Good evening, everybody. Good evening, all. So, again, we are going to start. Now, today we will learn some more functionality of Tally. Till date, we have seen how can we enter the entries, how can we create the ledgers, okay, and how can we enter the opening balance. A very initial stage. On very initial stage, in my previous sessions, I told you how can we enter the ledgers with opening balance. And then I already told you for the stock, we have to like how we have to create the under which group we have to create the stock account and then how can we enter the closing balance. And afterward, I told you about the company in which we want to maintain the inventories. In the case of maintaining the inventories, Tally will automatically calculate the closing stock. Now the whatever the formula of the closing stock is opening plus purchase plus sales return minus purchase minus sales. So that is the formula for the closing stock. But for that we don't worried about that because embedded calculation control is already there. Okay, this control is known as embedded calculation. Inbuilt calculations are there. So today first in the first like firstly we will see about the discount. What is discount? Suppose you want to give the discount or you are receiving the discount. In the case of purchase, you are receiving the discount. So in that case, that is your indirect income. And in the sales, in the case case of sales, you are allowing the discount. So that is your indirect expenses. But discount are of two types. One is cash discount and second is trade discount. So what treatment will be there if the cash discount is there and what treatment will be there if the trade discount is there? Try to answer yourself. And if you want, then you can write down in the chat box also. Try to answer yourself. What is the difference between cash discount and trade discount? What treatment should be there in the case of trade discount and in the case of cash discount? Think about it. Try to answer yourself. Okay, so cash discount. In the case of cash discount, the treatment of cash discount is it will be reflected in the P&L account. Okay, it will be reflected in the P&L account. But in the case of trade discount, it will be not reflected in the trading and P&L account because your cost will be reduced or okay. So automatically it will deduct from the sale or purchase. So firstly, we will see the cash discount. In the case of cash discount, what kind of treatment should be there? Okay, so I'm going to open the company. Educational mode, escape. Then specify the path. See, I'll tell you from like next tomorrow in tomorrow session, not because that will be the continue for of today's session. But from Monday onwards, we will check how can we change the settings of the Tally. Okay, basic settings. /Tally data. See, I have to change the path again and again, na, but I don't want to change the path again and again. So it should be fixed. So how I can fix? You can fix, but yeah, I'll tell you. Okay. So I'm going to create one new company for the discount treatment. Okay, now discount example. Madhya Pradesh. Okay, Control A. I'm not changing any other thing. Okay. Now I'm going to create the ledgers. Firstly, you have to create the ledgers. So I'm not setting any feature. I'm not going to set the any feature. Firstly, you have to create the ledgers. Ledgers. See, there is an option of ledger Then you can create the ledger from here. Chart of accounts, ledger. This is from here you can check the accounts. Okay. Now I'm going to create the ledgers. Okay. Now capital account. Under capital, party account. Under sundry creditor, 15 days, control A. Then debtor account, sundry debtor, 15 days, control A. Purchase account, purchases account, under purchase. Okay, I'm not going to apply the GST, so it should be not applicable. Then sales account, under sales, not applicable because GST treatment we are not going to start now. After completing the basics of Tally, we'll start the taxation. Okay. All things are there. Now discount, allowed account. It should be in a indirect expenses. Both are the same thing, indirect expenses or expenses indirect. Discount, received account, indirect income. Fine. Okay. Not applicable. GST. Control it. Now all the accounts are completed. Cash is already created. Okay. So first I am going to create a one receipt voucher, that is capital 10 lakh rupees. Cash. Now everything will be cash. I'm not going to deposit it the amount in the bank. For that you have to pass the contra entry. Okay. Now I'm purchasing here. Now in the case of cash purchase, you will receive the cash discount. Okay. So first, suppose you are purchasing. In that case, the party name should be cash. Cash purchase should be there, but no need to change the voucher type. It should be purchase. So you see, people are doing the if the cash purchase is there, then people are making the payment. But please don't make the payment. It should be purchase voucher. Cash, control A, then purchase. Now item should be created. Computers. Then unit of measurement should be created. Number. Okay, control A. And control A. Now you purchase the computers 60,000. Now while making the payment of 6 lakhs, you are receiving the cash discount of 10%. Please listen carefully. While see, this is the entry which we already doing regularly. In the previous sessions, we learn how we enter the cash purchase or how we enter the credit purchase. But now again, I'm doing here the cash purchase. But in this case, I'm receiving the discount. I'm receiving the discount. So enter. Now I don't want to purchase any other item. See, if I want to purchase an item is not created, the I'll see you have to create. But now I don't want to purchase any other item. So make sure you are pressing to enter. End of list, enter. See, again, please check enter. Then discount received. How much percent you are receiving? You can mention here for example, 7%. Enter. So it will automatically calculate it. This is known as the embedded calculation. Got it? How it calculated the discount by default if we are entering only the percent. No calculation is required. No calculation is required. One more time, I am giving you the example. Okay, I'm I didn't saved it. Voucher. Now I want to enter the purchase voucher 001. The party name should be cash because you are purchasing the cash. You are purchasing with cash. Cash. No need to enter the different details. Control A. Purchase account. Now you are purchasing computer. Suppose you don't have any item whichever you want to purchase, then Alt C, right? Alt C. And suppose you are purchasing RAM, but you are purchasing in GB. So GB is what? That is unit of measurement. So Alt C, you have to create the unit of measurement. Okay, but I'm not like creating a new item. I'm purchasing the same item whichever I am having. In the last voucher I created, I purchased 50 computers of 45,000. Enter, enter, enter. Do you want to purchase any other item? If no, then again press enter. Then select the discount received. And mention here the percent, whatever the percentage you are receiving. No need to mention the percent sign, huh? Only number. Enter. See, 7% it is automatically calculated. Enter, enter, enter. Now, in this case, the references will not be there because you are purchasing cash now. So no need to give the reference here. Like in the case of creditor, suppose you are selecting here the creditor party. Okay. Okay. And in that case, after completing the entry, you are receiving one window. And this is method of adjustment. If you already paid the discount advance to the party, then against reference. But presently I don't have any against reference. See, this is my purchase, new purchase. Here it should be new purchase. But in the case of cash, the window will not be open. See, in the case of cash, the window will not be open. Because now no need to give here the references now. Okay, enter. Okay, now suppose I make the advance payment to the party. So what I should do? F5, party account, advance. Here should be advance. How much advance I am giving here? ADV-01. I am giving the reference. 1 lakh rupees I am paying. Okay, cash. Fine. Next, now if I am purchasing from party, Control A, purchase, computers. Again, I am purchasing 50. So now I have to take the against reference. First, it should be deducted 1 lakh. 1 lakh. Then rest will be the credit balance. Na? Now your party have 1 lakh. Previously it was having 1 lakh debit. And now it was having, see, after completing you can check. You can check from here. Control N, party account, enter. See how much balance is there? 21. See, down. Please check here. 21 lakh 50,000. Though I purchased 22 lakh 50,000, but 1 lakh was advance. Okay. Now it is showing me the negative cash. I should check whether the capital entry is saved or not. 10 lakh. Okay, I purchased the. Okay, it should be 1. I should increase. Fine. Everybody is getting. Everybody is getting or not? Okay, I'm going to sell the cash sales. Okay, so in that case, again, you have to allow the cash discount. Na? So F8, party name cash. No need to select the data because I am selling the item with cash, on cash. Computers, how much item I am selling? 50 computers. And the rate is 67,500. Enter, enter, enter. Now enter. 2 enters. 1 enter for item, then second enter for you can create from here ledger also, na? But we created the ledger. Discount allowed. How much percentage you are giving? 10%. Auto calculation. So this is known as embedded calculation. Enter, 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 enter. Enter. Now no references. There is no need to provide the reference. Why so? Because we are selling on cash. Now we are selling on credit. Okay. So party name, data account. Control A. Sales. Enter. Computer. How much computer you are selling? 20. See, now it is giving me that window. New reference. It should be new reference. Sales 01. Okay. If the advances is there, then you can give the against reference and rest will be the new reference. Fine. I'm sure everybody is getting. Now the cash discounts effect will reflect your P&L account. See, this is cash allowed. What is it? This is discount received. Why it is opposite, giving me the opposite side? Discount received and discount allowed. Discount allowed should be in a debit side. Just a minute, I need to check it out. Okay. See, I should make the payment. It should be less now. So minus 7%. If you are purchasing on cash and you are receiving the discount, then it should be minus 7. See, you are purchasing for 22,50,000. And if he's giving you the 7% discount, now you should minus the discount and the rest amount will be made by the whatever the payment will be there. Na? This amount payment will be there. Na? Now control A. Same thing. Same thing is discount allowed. Again, it should be minus. See, it is like adding the amount 337533. Is it right? No. So discount should be minus 10%. Enter, 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 enter. Now it is giving me the correct effect. Please check. Indirect income is credit side, indirect expenses is debit side. Okay. Okay. Everybody is getting. Fine. Discount received, discount allowed. We completed. But this was the cash discount, which will reflect your P&L account. But I don't want to reflect the P&L account because I'm getting the trade discount or I'm allowing the trade discount. Trade discount or trade discount is that discount which affect your purchase and sales, which do not take reflect in the P&L account. Okay. Trade discount is that discount which reflect your cash sales and purchase, which reflect your item rate or cost. Okay, for example, suppose in the case of credit purchase or credit sale, we will receive the trade discount or we should allow the trade discount. So for that, we should not create the separate ledger. For that, we should not create the separate ledger. Vouchers. Now, suppose your company have the policy of trade discount. Okay, so for that you have to switch on the feature F11. F11. Press F11 for company feature. There is an option. Use discount column in invoice. Yes. Use discount column in invoice. Set it yes. Control A. Now vouchers. Suppose you are purchasing some items, but you are getting trade discount. So there is no need to create the ledgers. If you are creating the ledgers, then it will take reflect in the P&L, but there is no need to create the ledger. Okay, 002. Party name. Now, control A, purchases. I am again purchasing the computer, same 50 computers. Okay, 2250. I am making the purchase of 2250 and he is giving same discount me 7%. So, but previously, whatever the discount was there, it will reflect in P&L. It reflected your P&L. But this time, this will not reflect in P&L. I am not saving it. See, this is my discount. Discount received. I got the discount of 1,57,000 by purchasing the 50 number of computers, but this was the cash discount. So it reflected your P&L account. But this time I am getting the trade discount. So how can I enter? See, now again check the, open the voucher, create on the, like create a voucher, just assign a, then party account, control A, purchase. Now computers, same 50, see, same amount is there, but this time discount will not reflect in your, see, again, this is 2090 to 500. And like previously, it was 2090 to 500. See, $20.90 to 500. But at that time, 1,57,500 was reflected in your P&L. Now I'm going to enter. Finally, I'm going to save the entry. Okay. 003. Party account. Control A. Enter. Computers 50. But here I am giving 7%. Enter. No cash discount is there. New reference. Okay. Now please check. Is your discount received increase? No. It is not increased. Why? Because you received the trade discount. So trade discount will reduce your purchase amount. Trade discount will reduce your purchase amount. Previously, the purchase amount was 20 to 50,000. But this time your purchase amount is reduced. That means your cost is reduced. That means your cost is reduced. Okay. See, now your cost is 41,850. Previously it was 45,000. But now your cost is 41,850. Same thing, you have done the same thing. 7% discount, same rate 45,000, same number of computers 50 numbers. But this time your cost is reduced 41,850. Okay, previously the profit was 34.89. Now please check, suppose I am again selling it in 67,500. Okay, I am selling it. Completely I am selling it. Vouchers, F8, debtor account, control A, sales account, computers, 50. Okay, same 7%. Enter. Okay, or like 10%. Na? Previously it was 10%, so 10%. Okay, now check stock summary. Alt F1, enter. See, now you are getting the profit of 27.65. 27.65. Because your discount will not reflect in P&L account. But in this case, your discount will reflect in P&L account. Your profit will be reflected. Okay, like your profit will be deducted by discount amount. So it is showing you the increment of profit. Profit increased by percent 34.89, but this time it is showing you the 27.65% only. Because you have taken the trade discount. So make sure you are understanding in a proper way. You are getting in a proper way. What is trade discount? What is cash discount? Try to answer yourself. What is trade discount? What is cash discount? Any question? Any question? Fine. So I'm moving ahead. Okay. Now the next is, again, I'm going to give you one more example of discount. In case of furniture purchase, you are receiving the discount. Okay. Then, so again, I'm going to enter a one more entry, but furniture purchase will not reflect your purchase voucher. You see, if you are purchasing the furniture, then it should be the payment. The voucher type should be the payment. Please do not select the purchase because you are not purchasing the item for trade. You are not trading in furniture. You are trading in your items are computer. So furniture is a fixed asset. I'll see furniture account under fixed assets. Not applicable. I'm not going to apply it. Okay, 50,000. I purchased the furniture 50,000, but I make the payment of 49,500. So rest will be the discount. Discount received 500. This is very simple entry. This is very simple entry. It will reflect in your P&L account. Okay. Control A. Like some people are entering this kind of entry in the general also. See, the effect will not be like effect will be same. But the method, whatever you are following is wrong if you are entering this kind of entry in general. You should not enter this kind of entry in general. This kind of entries should be in a payment. Only see in a general only adjustment entries should be there. Adjustment entries should be there. For example, bad dates, for example, depreciation, for example, provision for telephone expenses account. Okay, so that should be the in the general transaction type should be general. Fine. Okay. One more entry that is for depreciation. Okay. Last entry na. I'll see depreciation account. Which kind of entries should be done in a general? I'm telling you. Indirect expenses. Is giving me the tax information, it should be not applicable. Okay, now depreciation 4,000. Suppose you are charging the 4,000 on 31st March. Credit should be the furniture. Okay, enter. And then suppose you are making the provision for bad dates. So what is the entry for the provision for bad dates? Provision for bad dates account. What is the entry? P&L account debit to provision for bad dates, because provision for bad debt should be credited, na? It should be under, for example, create provision for bad dates. It should be under provision account. Okay. Okay. Now, how you pass the entry if you are like provision, if you are doing the provision for bad debts, P&L account debit. How much you are provisioning? 55,000. Enter to P&L account. Sorry, to provision for bad debts. Okay, this kind of entries should be in a P&L. See, the effect will be In a P&L account, it will not give the effect. It will affected your balance sheet. See. Provision 55,000. You have the provision of 55,000. And in case of bad debts, suppose you are having bad debts 5,500. Then the entry will be again reflected in general. F7. I'll see bad debts, it's your indirect expenses. Okay, Control A, not applicable. Then how much? 5,000 is your bad debts. Then provision for debts. Just opposite entry. Should be provision, bad debts debit. How much I am having? Just I should check, okay? Okay, now it is correct. Now you have provision for bad debts, 50,000 rupees. So these types of things like entries should be in a passed in a general. No other entries. Like people are making the entries with cash in general also, but they are completely wrong. They are completely wrong. They don't have to like enter the entry in general. If in a entry, the one account is cash. If the in a entry, one account is cash, then do not enter the entry in general. Enter the entry in proper place. Like if the cash purchase is there, then purchase. If the payment is there, then payment. If the cash sales is there, then sales. If the like furniture purchase, then payment. So try to understand these kind of things. What is provision? Okay. Fine. Now I am moving ahead. Okay. I'm sure you are getting in a proper way. Now today I am going to give you one more understanding. That is what, suppose you want to customize your tally. Now what is customization? Customization means you are having the voucher types. These are the voucher types, but you want new voucher type also. Because see, in a purchase, two types of purchases are there. One is cash purchase and second is credit purchase. So you want to make a cash purchase voucher type also. You want to make a cash sales voucher type also. Okay, so this kind of things are known as customization. According to need, if you are using the tally, then it is known as customization. Okay, so how can we customize in case of you want to create a voucher? Okay, or suppose you are having the creditor for furniture also. Then one should be creditor for goods, another should be creditor for like others creditors. Or creditor for expenses. Okay, so you can create group. In that case, you have to create the groups. For example, see, I'm purchasing the furniture from creditor. Suppose I'm purchasing the furniture from like some creditor. Okay, then entry should be in a, suppose I purchased 90,000, or I'm purchasing some building. Okay, so I'll see building account. Fixed assets. Not applicable. Control A. Now I'm purchasing building for 5 lakh rupees. Okay, and like I purchased on credit. All C, builder, sundry creditor. 15 days. Okay, Control A. New reference, and 5 lakh rupees. Now it will appear in balance sheet. Okay, it will reflect in balance sheet. Sundry creditor include also that creditor, which is not our trade creditor, which is our creditor for assets. Which is our creditor for assets. See, this is the building, 5 lakh. And this creditors include our creditor for assets also. See, but I want to create a separate head, creditor for assets. Create group, creditors for assets. Ultimately, they are sundry creditor, our current liability. Okay, Control A. Now, when you should make a builder account, na, when you are making the builder account, ledger, builder account, then it should be under creditor for assets. Control A. Now see the difference. If you customize the tally, na, then see the difference. Again, it is giving me sundry creditor. So I should make it alter ledger builder. Then creditor for assets, I should make it under current liability. Okay, it should be under main head. Now see the difference in a balance sheet. See, sundry creditor, it is showing different, and creditor for assets, it is showing different. So these kind of things are known as, if we are making the chart of accounts, different chart of like groups and voucher types, still we are not creating that. Still we are not creating the, we have not created any voucher type. We have created one creditor for asset. This is again known as a customization. Okay. Again, I am going to repeat the steps. Create group. First, you should create a group. Creditors for expenses. Under current liability. Control A. Now I'm going to create a one ledger. That is my telephone expenses. Enter. It should be from indirect expenses. Okay. And for that, I'm making one creditor. It should be creditor for expenses. Control A. Then, like if you are creating the entry, general entry, okay? In that case, general entry should be there. Same taxation. Not applicable. Control A. How much it is? 35,000. Enter, enter. What should be credited? What should be credited? What should be credited? Creditor for expenses. That is BSNL. That is BSNL. BSNL. Okay. Enter, enter, enter. Now you can check in the balance sheet. See, you are having the current, under current liability, you are having the different hats. That is, one is sundry creditor. That is your main creditors, trade creditors. Creditor for assets, that is the 5 lakh rupees. Creditor for expenses, that is 35,000 rupees. Okay. I'm sure everybody is getting. What we'll do now? We will start the exercises from Monday onwards. Okay. And then we will do the one by one the exercise, whatever we have learned till date. Now, whatever we have learned till date, I'm having that exercise, and then we will start that exercise in the class also. We will do it step by step, step by step. Then I'm sure you will learn again the tally. But as per me, till date, you also learn the tally. Because I'm giving you the I'm putting here my best effort to give you the understanding. But if you're not getting, then please try to message me. Chat through the chat box, you can message me. Like through the coordinator, you can ask some queries also. If you are not getting, okay? Fine. Now I'm moving ahead. I'm sure you learned the customization of group. How can we customize the groups? Okay, now your chart of accounts it increased. Chart of accounts increased. How many groups you have? See, you have separate group for creditor, for assets, creditor for expenses. Previously, you were having 28 accounts, 28 groups by default in a tally. 28 groups are there, but now you are having 30 groups. See here, 30 groups. By default, it was 28. Now it is 30 groups. You can check the statistics also. Display more reports. Then statement of accounts, statistics. See how many groups are there? 30 groups are there. 17 ledgers are there. How many item you have? One item. Voucher types 24. Units 1, currency 1. You have made 4 general entries. You have passed 2 payment entries and 3 purchase entries, 3 sales entries. So from here you can check now. You can take the printout of this screen with the help of Control P. Alt P I told you. This is the print. Print, then current. Alt Z for zoom. Print. Okay, current. Then preview. Alt Z for zoom. So you can take the printout of the statistics also. Okay. Anybody wants to know something? No? Okay. Now I'm going to create some new voucher types also. How many voucher types in Tally? Presently it is 24. Previously it was 22. In previous versions it was 22. Now it is 24 vouchers. Previously it was 22. So how can we create a voucher types? Create voucher types. Day before yesterday I created one voucher, that is manufacturing general. See, presently, if I enter the cash purchase, Alt F2. If I enter the cash purchase, so I should enter on the cash type of vouchers. But I want to make it separate. See, I cannot make the payment because I told you the rules are if the purchase is cash or credit, you have to pass the purchase entry. But I want to make it separate because in the case of filtering in the day book, while I'm pressing the F4. So if I'm searching the purchase, then it is giving me all the purchase, whether it is cash or credit. So I want to make it separate. Cash purchase should be separate, credit purchase should be separate. So you can create the voucher types. Create voucher types. Now cash purchase. But the base type is purchase. Base type is purchase. Base type is purchase. Control A. Okay. Credit purchase. Control A. Now suppose I'm entering the cash purchase. Okay. So by pressing the F9, you will get the option. Whether you want to select the cash purchase or credit purchase or simple purchase, you want to select the cash purchase. Okay, now invoice number, same thing, rest same things are same. Cash, then purchase, computers, then 10. Okay, I'm not pressing here the discount because this is straight discount. This will not reflect your pre-indel. Discount received. Same, rest entries will be same. Discount received. 5%. Okay. But it should be negative because I told you na, otherwise it will add the amount. It should less the amount. So it should be minus with the help of minus sign. Okay. See, now while filtering the day book, now filtering the day book. Now you should press the Alt F2. First you should check all the entries. To set the period, Alt F2, press F4. Now you are getting cash purchase. You want to check only the cash purchase. Previous cash purchase was on purchase voucher, so it is not showing you. It is only showing you the purchase which you recently passed on cash purchase voucher type. Now you want to alter that purchase because that should be the cash purchase. Now that only that should be on the cash purchase. So F4, all purchase. Enter. Now enter the cash purchase and press F9. Just select the cash purchase. That's it. Control A. Okay, now you can press the F4 and then you can check the cash purchase vouchers. F4. Cash purchase. Now it is giving me. This is known as customization in Tally. You can create the groups, you can create the voucher types, you can create a number of things. See, there is no limitations to create the groups or voucher types in Tally. But base will be same. You cannot change the base. Like 28 groups are base. So you cannot change that kind of groups. But in a 28, you can check from here. Lot of accounts, groups. See, creditors are under sundry creditors are under current liability. So base groups are 15. 13s are subgroups. These are the base groups. Current assets, capital account, branch division. 1, 2, 3. You can count. 15 are base. 13 are subgroups. 15 are base. 13 are subgroups. So under subgroups, you can create the multiple groups. Like under capital, you can create again the subgroup. But you cannot create a base. So base are 15, that is fixed. You cannot change. See, whatever the AS is given, you cannot change that AS, na accounting standards. You cannot change. Voucher types. See, in a like contra, these are the base, whatever the given in the dark, na, dark font, they are base. These are the base. (26) Why 26? Because 24 by default 24 is given and we made 2 vouchers more, na? Then currency, you can create more than one currency. Budget and scenario, we will learn. Stock item, we already created. You can create the groups also for, and you can create the category, A category item, B category item, C category item. You can enter the more details. You can enter the more details. But whatever I am telling you, that is the much more important thing. Further, you can enter the more details, na? But presently you have to learn these kind of things. If you learn these things, na, then you will understood everything of Tally. Whatever I am giving you the understanding. Try to do yourself, do the practice regularly. Take the example, I'm sure in your book examples are given. But from Monday onwards, like tomorrow, I'll tell you the another customization. Then Monday onwards, I'll tell you, I'll start the practical exercises. Whatever we have done till date, na, on the basis of that, we will start the practical exercises so that you will learn in a better way again. Whatever we learn, you will learn that thing also, but in a better way. Because practical exercises, I'll start practical exercises. Okay, so I'm going to end the session. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.